What's up, beautiful people? Trust your intuition, because I promise you it would not have brought you here for no reason. There must be a message in here for you for this full moon in Scorpio. Pick a card reading. So full moon, as in full illumination, it's highlighting what's usually hiding underneath the dark, right? So this means secrets, exposures, leaks, reveals are coming out. And then Scorpio is already the sign of secrets, mysteries. So there's a heavy underlying theme of revelation, secrets coming out. And then Scorpio is also the sign of sex, reproduction, death, rebirth, major change and transformation. So this could manifest as you hear about someone giving birth, or you hear about someone getting pregnant. I know Rihanna just announced her pregnancy. This can also be, maybe someone dies, or there's an end of a cycle, even maybe the end of the way that you're thinking about something. This can also manifest as major shifts. So maybe you're changing cars, houses, jobs. There's a lot of different energies that could be happening with this full moon in Scorpio. But again, keep that energy in mind. What's the full moon in Scorpio bringing to me as you decide between a group here? So for group one, we have the clear crystal quartz. I love this crystal so much. I think it's so pretty. If you're feeling this energy, definitely go for group one. Group two, we have the rose quartz. And this one's a little bit different. It's got this shade of brown or tan, which you don't normally see in a rose quartz. So if you're feeling this energy, definitely go for group two. And then group three, I actually forgot the name of this crystal. Crystal heads, let me know. But purple is my favorite color, and I saw it and I was like, I gotta go for that. It's so pretty. So if you're feeling this purpley energy, definitely go for group number three. Keep in mind, this is all about the full moon in Scorpio. As you are deciding between groups, take a moment, pause the video, feel out which group is gravitating towards you the most, or the one that you are gravitating towards the most. And yeah, I will see you in your reading. What's up, group one? Trust your intuition for divinely guiding you to this particular group. Let's see what's going on for you during the full moon in Scorpio. Okay, so before we talk about this beautiful crystal, I do want to talk really quickly about the stand, because I feel like the stands I chose were with divine intention, okay? I just kind of randomly chose which ones felt like they would go with each group, but I don't know, I'm getting a message right now. Okay, so this is the hawk stand that I have. And hawks to me are a symbol of fatherly, masculine protection. So maybe you've got a father figure on the other side, an uncle, a father, a grandfather. I feel like there's masculine divine protection watching over you, group one, and it could just be God energy coming through. So I feel like God has you as a favorite. You probably already know that, but you have divine protection, especially at this time during the full moon in Scorpio. And then you guys chose this beautiful crystal clear quartz, which it's a little distorted in some places. I'm getting something about crystal clear vision, but also with the distortion, you might be trying to work out some kinks and asking for clarity or particular bouts of direction, like which way do I go? And I feel like that's coming to you. And I think it's coming to you in conjunction with that protective energy. The universe could be guiding you away from something, towards something. It might be making something a little bit more clear at this time. But I feel like there's something about clarity, working out the kinks of whatever feels distorted. And there's something about, protection in here. So I'm going to put this right under our other crystal ball. So now we got two crystals of protection watching over you. And I feel called to the Oracle card first, group one. Libra energy, come through. Some of you could be Libras. Libra energy is the sign. It's the sign of harmony. It's the sign of relationships, partnerships. Libra is also about balance. LBs on the scale. That's where that comes from. It comes from Libra. So full moons are about release, because after they reach their highest manifestation point, there's nothing left to do but release, but to let go. So maybe you're trying to let go of some LBs. That could be a message in here. This could also just be getting your shit together, getting it in alignment, right? When are we never not doing that? But I feel like there's something in particular about, I'm hearing release in particular with this Libra energy. This could even be with regards to friendship and people in your life. So let's take our tarot cards. We have the Six of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Taurus and Libra are Venusian energy. Very beautiful energy. You definitely might be going through a glow up at this time. Okay. So the Six of Pentacles is a card of servitude, being in service to others. And then we have the Two of Swords, also Libra energy, making a decision. And you can see she's blindfolded on this card, but it's like she's got the bullseye. So it feels like there's something very intuitively based. It's like you don't even need your physical eyes to see. Maybe that's what's distorted. You can't see the full unfolding of something, but you kind of feel which direction you're supposed to go in. Maybe this is just giving you extra confirmation, but there's something about a decision with the Two of Swords. Maybe a decision about what you're doing that's an act of service, like what to do with that energy. Then we have the Eight of Wands, go, 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 ambition energy. This is Sagittarius energy. So I feel like we made the decision and now we're moving forward. And then we have the Ace of Swords. Oh my God, there's so much about a decision in here. So much about clarity in here. So much about like striking down the gavel. Ace of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Definitely feeling like some of you could be an air sign, or there's just this energy of like, let's go with it. I'm following the flow of the ethers. Let's go. It feels like you are making a decision based on your intuition, but it's feeling like the right decision. Okay. All right, let's get some more. The full moon in Scorpio for group 1. What is it they need to know? What is it they need to see? What's the energy for group 1? With the full moon in Scorpio. One more shuffle. Group 1, full moon in Scorpio. What do they need to see? What does group 1 need to see with regards to the full moon in Scorpio? What's the energy surrounding them, coming for them, coming to them and through them? Full moon in Scorpio for group number 1. Was it that one? Mystery. That fits so well with Scorpio energy. They are the sign of mystery, of secrets. So, okay, revelations, secrets, exposures, and it kind of makes sense too with her being blindfolded there. There's something you can't quite see. So let's talk a little bit more about that. Group 1, full moon in Scorpio. Space. Blackness. Okay, let's talk about it. I feel like there's something about a path unfolding that you can't see the end of, or really like the intricate details of, but you're like, I feel like this is the general direction which I should be going in. So maybe you're wanting to start a project. Maybe I just saw 555. That's got to be a sign. Maybe you're wanting to start a project about something, or you're trying to get into an industry or in some sort of, I keep hearing the word subset, some subset of a category. It feels like a niche or something that's very particular to your interests, but you're like, I don't really know where that's going to lead. I don't really know in full what I want to do with that, but I do know that I'm interested in this. I do know that I like it. I do know that I kind of want to follow this path, this direction. This feels like following the unfolding, following the path into the great unknown. So there's something about that. Look at this. We have hunger and determination. That feels like a message. Hunger and determination. All right, group 1, the full moon in Scorpio. What do they need to know? I'm hearing put all of those back in. Okay. What does group 1 need to know for the full moon in Scorpio? Tell me more about this energy. By the way, some of you could be moving away into a more spacious area. I'm just going to tell you that now. It might be a more spacious area. It might be you have a more spacious house. I feel like there's something about taking up more space. Even if you're trying to join an industry or a niche, right? Like, there's something about newcomers are welcome, so take up space. Intuitive Kev, that's the creator of this deck, which I love this deck, by the way. It's the Intuitive Kev Oracle deck. 87. Maybe some of you were born in 87. Maybe, you know, I mentioned a father figure on the other side. Maybe this is like a grandfather that passed at 87 or something, or a father that passed at 87. I don't know. I feel like 87 is significant. We also have Leo energy. Some of you could be Leos. But I feel like with intuition is a big part of this journey of yours, group 1. It's not necessarily about knowing what's about to happen, but knowing the feeling, knowing that you're following your gut is what feels right. I feel like I should put this on this side. Let's do that so you can see it in full. All right, group 1, the full moon in Scorpio. Let's talk. Okay, felt like that was wrong. That just felt like it came out by accident. Gotta be real. Group 1, the full moon in Scorpio. What does group 1 need to see about the full moon in Scorpio? What's coming for them? What's the energy surrounding them? Enamor. Okay. 63. I feel like someone is enamored with you. Someone is very interested in you. Or you could be enamored by something, by an industry, by a project, by anything, right? Like, even with Scorpio energy being about sex, it feels like there's kind of like an energy between these two. Especially because intuitive Kev, you know, this is like manifested on this card as a person, not some sort of wave of intuition. So maybe you're meeting someone that's kind of on your wavelength, very intuitive like yourself, group 1. Let's get more. What does group 1 need to see about the full moon in Scorpio? It feels like you're really just following your gut and seeing where that kind of leads you. Group 1, the full moon in Scorpio. Group 1, full moon in Scorpio. What do they need to see? Origin 13, which is actually Scorpio energy. That's the death card in tarot. Root conditioning and forgiveness. Getting back to your roots. Whatever it is that you feel called to, I feel like there's something that maybe you love to do that activity as a child, or it's somehow related to something that you loved as a child, because I'm getting that with origin. Or this could even be, you know, ancestral lineage, or maybe, you know, you're being passed down the family business. This feels like there's something about getting back to your roots, but I feel like it's a good energy. It's not like, ugh, now I gotta take over the business that I didn't really want to take over. It's almost just like, I love doing this. This is very of me. This is very my DNA, and it feels like something that you're happy to do. It's like an initiation almost. But I feel like right now you're kind of in the in-between space with Libra energy, right? We got the scales on either side, 2 of Swords, space energy with the darkness. It's like you're in the void kind of right now, but I feel like there's going to be an outcome, right? Like a very clear outcome that you're moving towards. And it feels like this is all, it's like almost a roundabout to get you back to your roots. Interesting. Okay, group 1, I'm going to take my dice bowl and see what's coming through for you. Let's see what group 1 needs to see through the dice. In my selenite bowl here. Oh, look. We've got the biker, which is interesting with the 8 of Wands, because I feel like there's a go, go, go energy. This full moon in Scorpio, it's inspiring you to go towards your intuition. There's an energy about making a big move. Even if you can't see the path laid out before you, it's just following your gut, following your intuition. I don't know if any of you have ever seen License to Wed. I don't know why that's coming to mind, but there's a scene with Robin Williams, and he's teaching the couple how to trust. And they're doing so by driving blindfolded. And they end up, you know, it's like a crazy drive, but they end up, you know, all in one piece back at square one. And I'm kind of I think they are bringing that to my mind for a reason. There's something about just trust the process, even if you don't know what the outcome is or where it's going to lead, right? Even if it's a little bit distorted, because no matter what, number one, you're very protected. And two, this is your calling. So sometimes you don't always know the path of your calling. It just has to unfold before you. I feel like group one, you guys are making the blueprint for whatever this calling is. So that's a really big message. And I hope this resonated with you, group one. I love this reading so much. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will talk to you again very, very soon. Group two, what's up? Welcome to your full moon in Scorpio reading. Let's see what's going on for you guys. So before I go into this rose quartz energy, let's talk about the stand really quick, because each group has a unique stand. Actually, 2 and 3 might have the same stand. I gotta double check. But we have the elephants here. So elephants are very wise. They live a long time. I feel like there's something about old wise energy. Talk to your ancestors, your grandparents, those elders that have come before you, because for some reason I feel like that's a very particular message with the full moon in Scorpio. And then we have the rose quartz. So this could be love coming in. If you're already in a relationship with somebody, I feel like it's growing. If you're not in a relationship, I feel like it's coming in. There could be something too, I don't know, with this little tan energy. Very random message. The way that this is, I'm almost getting like a wing on one side and a wing on the other side. So it's kind of making me think of like a fallen angel, or it almost looks like, I'm going to show you. So group one had a hawk stand, right? And I'm kind of getting that same energy, right? Like the body and then the wings on each side. So there could be some sense of protection and love that's coming through, but I'm getting like a winged energy. But with elephants and love, it might be a good idea to talk to your ancestors, right? Connect, meditate. If you have questions about love, or even just older people that are still with us, because I feel like there's a very particular message about ancestral lineage or your elders with regards to this rose quartz energy. With rose quartz, it's point blank period. It's about love. So that could be a message for the full moon in Scorpio. But I'm going to take the oracle card first. We have Cancer. Okay, fellow Cancer right here. All right, so Cancer energy coming up in just a couple months. So Cancers, we are the mother of the zodiac. Cancers are very nurturing, sometimes a little bit overly emotional. You know, some people look at us as the crybabies, but I think Cancer is one of the strongest signs. So Cancer, the crab right here. The crab has pinchers, right? There could be something about being protected from people that might be trying to piss you off, and you're like, I don't want to break out the pinchers because I might really do some damage here. I feel like there's this big energy about protecting yourself, nurturing yourself, like a mother would to a child, but you're doing that to yourself. A lot of self-protection is coming through with that. But this could even be, reaching out to your mother, your grandmother, right? With regards to the elders energy. All right, group two, the 3 of Swords, Libra energy, heartache and heartbreak. Oh my God. We have the 5 of Cups. Yeah, this feels like sad over a heartache. And it's interesting with that little dash of brown. And I did mention a fallen angel. That could even be maybe you're going through a breakup. And I'm sorry if you are, because I feel like it's a really hard breakup. And I feel like that's why you're being called to nurture yourself like a mother would. Oh my God. Group two. We have Libra energy, Scorpio energy. The Tower is Aries energy. Oh my God. Let's just get all the shitty cards out of the way, right? Like, let's just get all the bad cards out. That's what I'm feeling like this is, group two. You are going through it. Because the 3 of Swords, this is a heartache, right? It's like I'm writing in my journal all this horrible stuff that happened to me. The 5 of Cups, we're crying over it. We're not even acknowledging what's in the background because we just want to be sad right now. And then the Tower is a shit show, right? Like rapid destruction, but it's also a revelation, if I could talk. So there's something that's coming as a result of all of this shit falling apart. The 9 of Swords. I like the 9 of Swords on this deck because in the background you can see the dawn of a new day, right? It's like we don't have to be sad and crying and feeling like shit all the time. This all happened for a reason, group two. this big breakup, this big shitstorm. If you didn't go through a breakup, it feels like there's a shitstorm in one way, shape, or form that has been happening to you. Or I gotta be real, it might be about to happen. But it's feeling like as long as you are the protector of you, you're always gonna be safe. You're always gonna be fine. You might be the fallen angel that I was picking up on the rose quartz. There's even a little crack on it that I'm staring at that could be a sign of, you know, how you're feeling. But I'm definitely, this is like, oh my gosh. Every card is like, we're going through something. All right, let's get more for group 2. What is it that group 2 needs to see with regards to the full moon in Scorpio? Balance, right? We need to balance all of these heavy emotions. And full moons are also about release because they come to their highest, fullest point, and then it's like there's nothing left to do but let go. So release all this energy. I think releasing is going to be a very important theme for you with the full moon in Scorpio group 2. Learning how to let go. And I'm hearing let go of feelings. We have anxiety. Exactly. Balance out that anxiety. Oh man, group 2. Look at this. We have isolation on the bottom. What's on the other side? Surrender. I think that's the only thing you can do right now. Look at this. We have happiness under that. Happiness is coming, but it's like you really got to go through it. It's almost like you got to, I don't want to say prove yourself worthy of this happiness, but in order to, you know, see how happy you could be, you kind of got to go through the depths of something first. A lot of you could be Cancers. I myself may have picked group 2. I am a Cancer, but sometimes I just like to go back after I do all the readings and just see which one from the intro I would pick. And I feel like it might have been group 2 for me, but let's see. Let's see what else is coming through for group 2. With this Scorpio energy, full moon in Scorpio for group 2. What's going on? Ooh, we have healer. Finally, right? Like, damn. I'm hearing put it on the other side. Number 80. Some of you could have been born in 1980. Healer energy. Okay, I like that. And I feel like healing is letting go for you guys. It's not, you know, packing on any other emotions. It's just release. We have karma. 100. I'm getting some of you could have been born in 2000. But there's definitely something about you had to go through this because this was karmic debt that you had to repay, right? Everything is karma. So even our DNA, the way we look is karma. I don't even know how people couldn't not believe in karma because the way you look is karma, right? The way you look is a result of the way other people looked, and it's ancestral lineage. Maybe I'm getting a lot of like ancestral energy, but I feel like this is definitely something to be noted because I think this was a part of your contract on this earth. You had to go through whatever this is. Look, on this side we have real love. Evil eye on the other side. Okay, I want to take the real love one out because I feel like we need to remind ourselves that we are worthy of it. Abuse. Yeah, we're done with that. There's a big sense of release in here. All right. I'm hearing don't shuffle. All right. Let's get more for group 2 for the full moon in Scorpio. What is it that group 2 needs to see with this full moon in Scorpio? Oh my God. I can't make it up. Karmic lesson, confirmation, causality. I almost read that as casualty, which it kind of feels like here. And then we have ascension. Number 12. 12 is the hangman in tarot. So that's Pisces energy. That's all about seeing from a new perspective. I'm telling you, this is a whole ass karmic lesson right here. That's so interesting. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's definitely not going to stay up. No worries. But this is something you had to go through. Can I just say you had to go through this, group 2? And the Scorpio full moon is making damn sure that you are going through it. All right, I'm going to take one of my dice. And we're going to get a final message for you, group 2. The real love wanted to pop out there. Okay. All right, group 2. What is the final message for the full moon in Scorpio that group 2 needs to see? Ooh, I love it. It's the hot air balloon. We're rising, which really does go with that ascension word right there. We are ascending. We're rising. We're moving on to the next level, right? And we got to cut something sometimes, release in order to do that. I'm here to look at the other side. Ball of yarn right here. Everything is connected. Yeah, this is definitely an energy of you had to go through this karmically. There's a lesson here. There's something to be learned from this situation, but it's going to elevate you. It's going to uplift you. Man, I love that so much. Group 2, I feel like this really resonated for me personally, but I hope it resonated for you too. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in another reading very, very soon. What's up, group 3? Trust your intuition, because I promise you, you guys chose this crystal with divine intention. So before I talk about this lovely crystal, I want to talk about the stand really quick. So, okay, I thought I chose 3 different stands, but low-key I was like, maybe I did pick 2 of the same one. So group 2 also got this elephant stand. But elephants to me symbolize wisdom. I'm hearing the word love come through, and channeling, like very divine spiritual creatures. So they also live a long time. I feel like there's something about strength, stability, foundation. I'm getting a little bit of a different message for group 2. I got more of an ancestral energy with the elephants. For you, I'm kind of getting more of like a foundational energy, like stability energy. And then we have this lovely purple, beautiful crystal. So there could be something, I'm just enamored with the way this looks. There could be something about infatuation. Maybe I'm just projecting here. There could be something about beauty, but also getting something with depth. You know, purple is the color of the crown chakra, the upper chakras, the third eye. So there's something about spiritual attunement that I feel like is really coming through for you. And group 3, you know, 3, they say, is a very magical number. So I feel like there's something about magic, spirituality, intuition coming through with the full moon in Scorpio right off the bat. I'm going to get started with the Oracle card, group 3. We have Venus. Ooh, okay. Libra, Taurus represent. You could be a Libra or a Taurus or have heavy Venus in your chart. But Venus is the goddess of love and beauty, right? Also known as Aphrodite, if I'm not mistaken. So this makes me think that you might be going through a glow up, right? And I'm hearing a spiritual glow up, spiritual ascension mode. I feel like you're in the middle of a spiritual transformation, group 3. Maybe some of you are going blonde. Maybe some of you are getting implants. I mean, this is just a mommy makeover. I don't know why this is coming through, but it is, so I'm just going with it. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Virgo energy. Almost said Taurus, so maybe that's a message, but this is truly Virgo energy. Could also be Cap. 6 of Swords on a rescue mission here. Aquarius energy. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. He's more strategic. He's more, I'm going to see where I'm going before I actually go. Whereas, you know, the Knight of Swords is just like, let's just go. This is like more like, let's plot it out, plan it out before we move forward. And then the 6 of Swords is all about moving into refuge. I'm getting a rescue mission here. Okay, maybe the Knight of Pentacles is coming to rescue you, group 3. The World, there's an ending. Okay. And the World, by the way, is Saturn represented. So that means Capricorn energy. Also has all the fixed signs traditionally on it. So that's Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo. And then we have the Sun. Oh, okay. Leo energy. Okay. So it feels like with this full moon in Scorpio, group 3, you're moving forward, right? This could be about money in particular. You might be changing jobs from the Knight of Pentacles to the 6 of Swords, because he's moving forward with strategy. This is a money offering, but then it's like we have to go somewhere else maybe to receive it. And then with the World, there's an ending. So it's like, are we quitting our job? Are we moving houses? Are we getting that beach house we always wanted? And then we have the Sun. The Sun is fun, I just heard. The Sun is bright. It's happy. It's the happiest card in the deck. It's like, this feels like a graduation right here. Maybe some of you might even be giving birth. I'm getting that with the Sun. Literally, she's pregnant. We've got the Venus energy. We've got like the end of a cycle. I'm getting like very cyclic energy. Yeah, a lot of you could be, this feels like you're in the midst of a major transformation, and it's manifesting as, you know, maybe you're getting a new car, maybe you're getting a new house, maybe you're pregnant. It feels like it's manifesting as some sort of change, but it's actually a spiritual ascension process that you're going through. And I'm hearing process and progress. Okay. Group 3, full moon in Scorpio. Let's talk about this change that's happening, this transition. Group 3, the full moon in Scorpio. Rest. Okay, interesting. I feel like you did a lot of work already, because the Six of Swords, we're moving into refuge, into a place where we can like calmly rest and just settle. And even with the World, I said it's like the end of a cycle. So I feel like you already kind of put the work in, and now, you know, it's like get your Venusian sleep, your beauty sleep, almost that booty sleep. Maybe some of you, your ass is like it's on a whole new level these days, or you're working on it. We have caution. I wonder what this is about. Now, that kind of makes sense too with the Six of Swords, because it implies you're moving away from something that's a little bit ick. So, rest and caution. Sleep with one eye open, I just heard. And the way that caution is, it's got that, you know, this looks like when you turn on or off a light switch. And then I love that we have the sun right there. You might have to, I'm getting like turn off a switch to one room and then turn on a switch to another. Again, like an ending and beginning kind of energy. Let's see what's on the bottom. We have death, definitely an ending, and rejection. The universe is swiftly moving you away from an energy, Group 3. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's work-based. For some of you, it could even just be something about your body, right? Like you're like, okay, I had my fat phase for like the last 2 or 3 years. I know this isn't my body. Like my body is usually fit. I just went through something. It feels like you're just moving out of an energy. I'm hearing a non-preferable energy. And you're moving into something that is a lot more preferable. That's a lot more you. That's a lot happier. That's where the light actually is. All right, let's get more for Group 3 with the full moon in Scorpio. What is it that Group 3 needs to see about the full moon in Scorpio? What are they moving towards? Because I'm getting a lot about moving away. We have commitment. Okay. Group 3, number 3. I know at least on some of these cards, they're supposed to align with the tarot. So 3 in tarot is the Empress, my favorite card, the baddest bitch in the deck, the ultimate attractor. It's interesting too with the Knight of Pentacles and commitment. Some of you, I'm gonna say it, might spoil the surprise, but you're gonna get proposed to. I keep noticing the ring, the Knight of Pentacles, like someone's offering you something. Maybe they're offering you a job. Maybe they're offering you like, hey, I'm moving out of my beach house. I know you always wanted that beach house or wanted to stay in a beach house. Like, would you mind, you know, house sitting for a little bit? And then you can kind of see how that goes. We have faith, which makes me think of that sun energy. Like there's brightness on the other side of whatever it is that you're going through right now. Interesting that we have thief and imprisonment. So I feel like if there's someone with that caution energy that's around you, I feel like you know, even moths are attracted to the flame. So if you have an energy of someone that's just icky or a situation that's constantly around you, I think the universe is trying to get you out of that. I think the universe is saying rest right now because we've got work to do in the future. Or again, you might have already kind of done the work and now your rest is what you deserve. But I feel like there's something about moving into the light, moving out of darkness into the light. Okay. More for Group 3. Full moon in Scorpio. Group 3. What do they need to see? What is the energy for Group 3? We have the nurture, number 44, resources, security, sensuality. I love this because I feel like it keeps going with the Six of Swords, security. sensuality. It's interesting with the Venus card too. I'm getting like a very divine feminine energy. She's wearing the same crown as the High Priestess, which, you know, that's very divine feminine. She's the keeper of keys, the keeper of secrets. She knows all. So there's a very intuitive energy. Like I said, there's a spiritual glow up here. 100%. 44 is divine protection. And I believe that, is that Gemini energy? And it looks like Taurus energy. There's a lot of Taurus energy in here. You could be a Taurus or a fixed sign. Again, we have Virgo, Aquarius, the sun is Leo. But I'm getting that the universe really wants to shift you into a higher, newer vibration. And it's going to be something where you're going to receive an offering, whether it's a job offering. Someone's like, hey, I got this great price on a house that I know it's the kind of house that you wanted to move into. It could be a proposal. There's something coming, an offering coming, but you have to, it's with the movement that you accept this. So before I break out my selenite bowl, I've got my dice right here, and we're going to pick out a dice. And we're going to see what your message is through the dice. Group 3's message for the full moon in Scorpio. What is it they need to see? Group 3. Oh, I'm getting like dynamite. This feels like blast off, right? Like, it kind of reminds me of like a Roadrunner cartoon, and then, you know, the dynamite goes off and that's what you see after. There's something that it's like, I'm hearing give it another roll, but I feel like there's a dynamite blast, which makes sense with the sun card. Ooh, and then we're peering into something with the telescope. There's something about seeing, and I feel like, or maybe like something has to happen with dynamite, and then it's like we see more clearly. Because the sun can also indicate that your eyes are opening, there's an awakening to something. So yeah, I feel like there's a big blast off moment about to happen. I really, really love this group 3. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being here with me. I really hope this reading resonated with you, and hopefully I will talk to you again very, very soon. Ta-ta.